Hey everyone, Becky here. We're back to the grind, HSK 7 through 9 vocab. I gave it to DeepSeek for sentences, and let's continue. The grind continueth. Yeah, so this is take 2 for this video. So Danbian and Danbo I already did, but let's do it again. Danbian as an antonym of Dorbian. Dorbian multilateral, multi-side, right? And this is single side. 这个决定是公司单边做出的，没有征求员工的意见。So the decision was unilaterally made by the company without consultation with employees. 征求 is solicit, so we're not soliciting the employees' opinions. And then there's Danbo. Danbo, so there were two main meanings here, like weak, frail, and thin. Thin is in not thick. All right. So I'll just quickly read the dictionary for you. Danbo, number 1, 小不厚，穿着单薄 or 穿着单薄. So you're not wearing thick clothes. Number 2, 身体不强壮，瘦弱. So this is weak, frail, referring to a body, someone's body. 他的孩子长得太单薄. And number 3, there is a third definition, 力量、内容、论据等不充实. So insufficient power, content, or evidence for your argumentation. 力量单薄. All right. 他身上只穿了一件单薄的外套，在寒风中瑟瑟发抖。So 发抖 is to shiver, 瑟瑟发抖 also to shiver. What's 瑟瑟? Trembling, rustling. All right. So, but here it's an adjective describing the white towel, the coat. Coat. Damble. So it's a thin coat, not enough. So he's shivering as a result. All right. Danchen. Yeah, Danchen is a fancy way of saying birthday. Yeah, so it's used figuratively, right? Or maybe it's, if I remember correctly, it's used for people who are like very important people, unlike like founders of your country and things like that. It's also used for like the birth of, I don't know, a concept or something like this. 诞辰，今天是我们学校创始人的100周年诞辰。Is it used figuratively, or is it just birthday for important people? Maybe it is. Ho Chi Minh's birthday, our country's 70th birthday. Okay, yeah, 我们祖国70诞辰的节目. Yeah. Karl Marx's 200th anniversary. Yeah, 诞辰. So it's not just like 生日. Okay, 诞辰 is birthday in the sense of the day of their birth, right? But you kind of don't know that that person's going to be important until later on, I suppose. What does the dictionary have to say for itself? Yeah, literally defined as 生日. 生日, and it says 尊称, so it's a respectful version of 生日. For normal people, even like it's like super duper respectful, not even suitable for like university professors and things like that, right? 今天是鲁迅先生诞辰100周年纪念日. Lu Xun is a famous author in China. All right. 诞辰, that's a fancy one. So 诞生, 诞生 to born, it's kind of a fancy one. Okay, to be born. 科学家们昨天宣布已经解开了宇宙诞生之谜, the birth of the universe. Okay, actually, maybe this is the next word or somewhere coming up. But yeah, so 诞 you also see in 圣诞节, Christmas, and 圣诞老人. So yeah, 圣诞老人 is Santa Claus. 圣诞节, yeah, 圣诞 sacred birth, right? 圣诞, 圣诞, 圣诞. Maybe sacred birthday. Actually, yeah, maybe sacred birthday. So Christmas is sacred birthday. It's meant to be Jesus's birthday, right? Yeah, I don't want to get into that, but you get the idea. Dandong. Dandong, is this just appointed or something like this? 作为团队领导，他勇于担当责任。No, to take on a burden. 担当，担当，担当，担当. Sorry, my pronunciation isn't great. 担当，担当，担当，担当. Okay, so 担负，充当. Okay, so it's take on a burden, but the 当 is to serve as. 充当，接受下来并敢于负责. Okay, 担当责任 seems to be the most common collocation. Anyway, it means whatever follows this, you're doing it. 单方面, yeah, 单方面 single-sided. 方面 is an aspect, like well, it means side, but also is typically refers to an aspect, such as in language learning, there are multiple aspects, like reading, writing, listening, speaking. 单方面 is kind of single-sided in the sense of you're only considering one side of things, I guess. Unilateral. Oh, it's another unilateral. 我不能单方面改变我们之前的约定. Oh, okay, so this is in a contract. So you have a contract or agreement or something like this. I cannot unilaterally change it. Yeah. Yeah, let's have a thinkies. It seems I've already added these into the dictionary, so maybe I've already studied up to here before. 单方面爱情. Oh, 单方, okay, so 单方面爱情 would be unrequited love. So one, like, I love you, I don't love you. And that sort of thing. 离婚? All right. So you unilaterally file for divorce, I guess. 老公要和我离婚，我没钱，请律师。我收到了对方的律师信，我们是单方面离婚，案件也比较复杂。请问，我可以用政府律师答辩吗？整个过程需要多久呢？政府律师要帮到底吗？ All right. So yeah, I don't want to talk about divorce too much, but so one side is like instigating the divorce, and the other side, no. My spouse won't sign divorce papers. So it seems like this is like contract and things like that in particular. 单方面免签政策. Okay, so it's unsigned policy. 常见问题解答. Okay, on visa-free entry into China. What? Oh, so 免签, it's like 签证的签. I don't know what the 单方面 is. What am I supposed to do? 单方面行动. 单方面的关系, a one-sided relationship. Is it the same here and here? 单边 and 单方面 the same? An excellent question. Thank you. I like asking excellent questions. 单方面. So focus on the perspective or will of a single party. 双方. Yeah, can it just be 单方? Probably can be 单方. Yeah, kind of. 双方 as opposed to 互相. 单边 geopolitics, trade, physical edges. Physical edges. 单边 single edge, like in a polytope, I guess. Or like a graph, maybe like graph in the sense of graph theory. Action or operation carried out by a single edge, often in an institution formal context, blah blah blah. All right. 美国宣布实施单边制裁 unilateral sanctions. 他单方面提出分手 unilaterally proposed a breakup. Yes, I'd like to submit to the court that we break up. 这是一个单边合同条款 single a one-sided contract clause, so it benefits one party, not the other. Oh, one side has obligations. 单方面改变合同. Yeah, so this one seems to imply you're not getting the your partner's permission for some reason. Maybe because they don't want to get a divorce. All right, let's continue. 单方面. Okay, 担负. Oh, we saw 担当, 担负. Yeah. 他担负起了照顾全家人的责任的重任. So she took it upon herself to look after the whole family. The 重任, the heavy burden. All right. 党 is party in the sense of political party. Yeah, 党始终给人民利益放在首位. All right. So yeah, the party from start to finish or consistently put personal interests in first place. Sorry, not personal, the people's interests in first place. Yeah, so China has Gongchandang, the Communist Party, Gongchandang. Something like America has Republican, 共和党. Republican Party in America, 共和党, and 民主党. The Democratic Party in America. So Australia, England have Labour parties. What's Labour Party? 劳动? I'm not sure actually. Or is it 劳党? 劳动党? Workers' Party? 劳动党? Maybe. Yeah, Labour Party. In Australia, the right-wing party is called the Liberal Party. Oh, not anymore. Yeah, that got political very quickly. Yeah. Whereas liberals in America mean left-wing, liberal in Australia means right-wing. Kind of weird. So anyway, there's different parties, and you can just use 党 by itself. You see 党 used on like propaganda posters and things like this. Maybe you will find some. Yeah, what's this? 什么外大什么什么人权大开花? 人权 human rights. People's Party, Taiwan 民什么党? What is it? 民众党. All right. 确保党始终成为坚强领导核心. Yeah, so 党 used by itself in like political party, you know, this sort of thing. All right. I don't want to get into politics. I'm just observing this. I will leave you to have whatever political opinions you want. Okay. 档次. 档次 refers to the grade, like 档次, sort of the grade, the quality of something. It's put into like different categories, right? And one of the category, or each category is called a 档次. 这家餐厅的档次很高. Grade, class, quality, level. Yeah. 价格也不便宜. Yeah, that's what happens. 档次. All right. 单个. So, you know, like in corporate speak, you might say, let's put a pin in it. It means I'm not going to do it right now. I'm not going to think about it right now. I'm going to put it to the side and think about it later, do it later kind of thing. Right. Dango. Yeah. Delay, stop, over. Oh, am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong, but let's see. 路上堵车，耽搁了我半个小时. No, it is delayed us. 耽搁. Then why is there a 搁? 搁 is something you do yourself, not something that happens to you. All right. Maybe if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. All right. The dictionary has 3 definitions for 耽搁. Actually, we probably should start off with Dan rather than dango. Dan only has 2 definitions. Dan, let's start off with Dan. To delay. I did not know this one. Okay. 迟延, 拖延, that's the to delay one. Okay, dango, 耽误, 单延. All right, they're all related to delays. Second one is 沉迷, 入迷. Okay, so 耽于幻想, indulging in fantasy. All right, there is that, but I've never, or I don't recall seeing it, so it can't be that common. Okay, so basically we need to know 耽搁, 耽误, and 单延, and that's about it. That's it. That's it for this character, right? There's those 3 words, maybe. Okay, actually, I might check. Well, basically it's 耽搁 and 耽误. 2 words. 耽搁 is on the screen. 耽搁 definition number 1. 迟延停止没进行. So it's delayed, it's not making progress. All right. Number 2 is 停留, to stop over. 在家里多耽搁了几天. Okay, so we're just staying at home for another 2 days. And next is 拖延. So 拖延, to drag on, is it? 一刻也不能耽搁. 拖延. Delay in the sense of to delay something else. So 耽搁, it's, you can be delayed using 耽搁, and you can delay something else using 耽搁. Let me see if I get that right. So with 耽搁, I can be delayed by something else, and something else can delay me too. Sharp observation. If it says that, it's, I don't know, like if it doesn't say yes, you're correct, then it's probably, you know, yeah. 堵车耽误了我半个小时. So something delays me, I'm delayed by something. Something delays me. No, there's a meaning. No. I delay something. Did I? Oh, sorry. I read the wrong thing. Oh, sorry. I mean, I delay something else. No, I wrote the wrong thing. Or 拖延了. But for 耽搁. Well, no, we're talking about 耽搁. No, I mean, 耽搁. Oh. All right. I mean, 耽搁. What do I mean about 耽搁? I mean 耽搁. So can be used to mean I delay something else and something else delays me. 2 different meanings. Oh, all right. I delay something else. 我耽搁了项目的进度. So I delayed something else. I deliberately choose to do this, right? 交通耽搁了我1个小时. And that's what happened to me as well. Right. 拖延，我拖延了工作 I delay something. So yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about 拖延. I'm just yeah. Okay, 别耽搁我工作. Don't delay my work. Don't disturb my circles. 他故意耽搁了会议的开始. Okay, so he deliberately delayed the meeting, the start of the meeting. 他耽搁了还书 delayed returning the book. 我 right. 一场雨耽搁了我出门，也耽搁我了。我赶时间。这件小事耽搁了他半个小时。Yeah, we're not talking about 拖延. You're the only one who's talking about 拖延. All right. 耽搁. So it can mean to delay something else. So to delay something else and to be delayed. All right. And was there another one? 3. Oh no, we did 3. Okay. So yeah, also stopover. While we're here, we might as well do down. So there's this one. Down. There's only one definition in the textbook. Verb in 严格或错过时机而误事. Okay. 耽误工作，耽误学习. So this is a little bit, it's like 耽搁, but it's not deliberate. It's more like some external cause. Yeah, I'm not sure. 耽误了新产品的发布 delayed the launch, no, the announcement, no, the launch of new products. 一系列技术性紊乱 technical foul up, all right, 紊乱 chaos or something. 他被莫名其妙的耽误了 unaccountably delayed. So a person can be delayed like this too. And it can take an object, it can take like a time as well. All right. They're both very similar. All right. 当即 is it something like at that moment? I think so. I don't know. 听到这个消息，他当即决定取消行程. Yeah, at that very moment. Or on the spot at once. 当即. Not in the dictionary. I think it's fairly obvious from the characters. There's other words like 立即, which is immediately kind of thing. And 当时, at the time. So, you know. Oh, what's this? 当机立断. 当机立断, 当机立断. I don't know what this is. 当机立断. 小荒原当机立断. 破门而入. That's also a 成语. To break down the door and enter. 破门而入. Yeah, often for police or something like that. 救出了孩子. Okay, yeah. So yeah, used for like police or in this case, 消防员, firefighters. They're like, oh, I need to rescue the cat or something. I don't know. 当机立断, 当机立断. To make prompt decisions. 当机立断. I need additional information on this, but okay. 当机. Not that one. 当机立断. Radio. 当机立断. 抓住时机, 立刻做出决定. Yeah, so there's like a fleeting opportunity to make a decision, such as rescuing the child from the fire or whatever. And yeah, you do that. You do that. It's like, oh, I've got no time to delay. I need to make an on-the-spot decision. Yeah. So So 举棋不定 is an antonym. 举棋不定，举棋不定，举不定. So that does, yeah, like this. It is a chess term. 举棋不定. So you pick up your chess piece and you go, oh, should I put it there? Oh, maybe I'll think about it. 举棋不定. Yeah, to waver, to shilly-shally. All right, shilly-shally. 举棋不定. 当日. 当日 is that day or the same day, right? On that day. 请于当日下午5点前到服务台办理入住. All right, so please, this you is a formal version of 在. It's a preposition. So please, on that day, 在当日下午5点 in the afternoon, 5 o'clock before, go to the service desk and sort out 入住. 入住 means you're staying there, so presumably it's a hotel. 入住. 入住. All right. 当事人. 当事人 refers to someone who was present when some sort of event is happening. Usually it's used in a legal context. 当事人, something like a witness, but not really. Not necessarily a witness. Kind of broader. Involved. 当事人. No. I should say narrower. Persons involved or implicated. A party to an affair. 1 second. Not in the dictionary. What if we put it into here? 当事人. 当事人是因实体权 what? 实体权益纠纷或特定法律事实直接参与诉讼. So they're directly involved in a lawsuit. In Chinese, lawsuit can be include like civil and criminal. That's my understanding. 并受法院裁判约束的主题. Persons involved or implicated. So, all right. 当事人. So, I don't know. Who? Yeah. 根据中华人民共和国刑事诉讼法, so 刑事 implies criminal law. 刑事诉讼当事人包括被害人 someone who is harmed or the victim. 自诉人, so this is the complainant, something like that. 自诉. All right. Private prosecution. I'm not sure actually. It might not even be in the dictionary. 自诉人, 自诉人. Oh, no, this is not you're suing yourself, right? This is the person who is 拒绝以个人名义向人民法院提起刑事诉讼的当事人. What? 通常为刑事案件被害人 victim private prosecutor. Oh, so this is wait. No, so this is so like if someone commits a crime, this person sues them. We wouldn't call it suing, we'd call it prosecuting in English. But okay. So this it is private prosecution. And 自诉人, it's like automatic suing. Auto sue person. That's the person who sues you for crimes. And 犯罪嫌疑人 criminal suspect 被告人及附带民事诉讼的原被告. Okay, so all of those, and in the case of in civil law, we have a plaintiff. Oh, plaintiff and defendant. 原告 and 被告. All right. Okay, you got all that? So there's quite a few things specific to Chinese law. All right. 双方当事人最终达成了和谐协议。当晚，当晚，okay, we did 当日, so presumably 当晚 means that same night. On that evening, yeah. 颁奖典礼结束后，当晚举行了庆功宴。Is this like an after party? 庆功宴，宴 sorry, 庆功宴 kind of like an after party. Yeah, there's going to be an after party that night. All right, that's the thing. All right, next is 当务之急. So this is very common. 当务之急. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it other than, it's the most urgent, pressing matter at hand. Often used for situations like medical triage, where it's like, oh, I mean, that guy over there, we have to get to him right now, or, you can get grumpy at me as much as you like. I have no choice. 当务之急，当务之急是尽快联系到失踪的登山者。Okay, so the top priority at the moment of greatest urgency, is to, as quickly as possible, contact the missing mountaineers, right? Mountaineers. 当心，当心. Yeah, often this is 你别当心. This is like, don't take it seriously. It's used when someone makes a joke. It's like, you don't need to take it seriously. 当心. No, I'm wrong. I know this word, 当心, 小心. It's just a fancy way of saying 小心. 路面很滑，当心摔倒. Don't fall over, or be careful not to fall over. 当心. Oh, it's 当真. Sorry, I got it mixed up with 当真. Don't take it seriously for a joke. Sorry, I made a mistake. 当心. Yeah, it's a fancy version of be careful. You should take this seriously, otherwise you'll fall over. Whoops. Oh well. All right. Oh, what is that character? I presume it's pronounced young or something like this. Dang young. So this one refers to things that are tumultuous. I'm looking at a lot of water radical here, like we've got Sandy and Shrey, which kind of indicates it's going to be related to water. So I'm expecting some kind of turbulent water. Ripple, undulate. And I got the pronunciation right. Wow. Young. Dang yang. Okay. Dang yang. Oh, that's different traditional. Okay. 湖面上小船轻轻荡漾，景色十分迷人. So gently undulate. The little boat is undulating. It's undulating on the surface of the water. Okay, 荡漾. Okay. Apparently your relationship can undulate. I was expecting something like this. 荡漾, 荡漾, 水波荡漾, 闪动起伏, 湖面, blah, blah, blah. All right. Okay. This is more what I was thinking. But it's not as ripply as I was expecting. It's only minor ripples. Not as turbulent as I was thinking. You know, 涟漪? Maybe we studied 涟漪. These are ripples. 涟漪, ripple. Ripples. Yeah. What's that? 泛起涟漪. 泛起. Appear, emerge, surface. All right. All right. So, 荡漾. 荡漾. Definition. Verb. 水波微动的样子. Oh, okay. So it is like, it's not like smashing. 波涛汹涌. Do you know 波涛汹涌? Maybe it's coming up. 波涛汹涌. This is 波涛汹涌. Yeah, 波涛汹涌. Okay, so 荡漾, ripple, undulate. Yeah. So what are we doing? 水波微动的样子，形容起伏不定. So it's something that's unstable, but okay. So with the metaphor, so 湖水荡漾, but it's not as extreme as this. 湖水, the lake water, and 荡漾, undulating. Yeah, it's undulating. That's some good undulation. Yes, that's how normal people speak. Undulating. All right. 心潮荡漾，心潮荡漾. I don't know this one, but 心潮荡漾. So 心 is one's heart, often representing emotions. 潮 is the tide, used in 潮汐. 潮汐 tide. 潮汐. So the tide of my heart is 荡漾, rippled. The tide of my heart is undulating. An upsurge of agitation. Oh, things don't translate all that easily, do they? Yeah. So, okay, 回忆以往的一学期，咱们心潮荡漾. All right, so we're thinking back to the past study period and like we're kind of emotionally affected. Yeah. All right. Dungeon. Oh, that's the one I got wrong. That's the one I thought that one. Dungeon. So someone makes a joke, and then someone gets grumpy and you blame them for getting grumpy rather than saying sorry. Like, don't take it seriously. 别当真，你别当真，他只是开个玩笑. Yeah. So you blame them for getting angry rather than you for being rude. You know, that's what life is like. Okay. 当主会，当者无愧. 无愧 is a word by itself, right? 无愧. Okay, a clear conscience. 愧. Is this 愧疚的愧? I'm not sure. 愧疚. It is 愧疚的愧. 愧疚的愧. What does 愧 mean? Ashamed. Oh, 羞愧. 羞愧的愧. 愧的愧. 羞愧的愧, 愧疚的愧. Okay, so this is 无愧. So you don't have the 愧疚. You don't have this guilty conscience. 当节无愧. No, I don't know. 他为公司奉献了一生，这个荣誉当之无愧。So is the dan dong? I don't know. Took on this responsibility without conscience, without any reserve. 这个荣誉 what 荣誉? There was no 荣誉, right? Like, so the aren't we just stating this as like fact? Is this really a good example? This doesn't make sense to me. 当之无愧，当之无愧。他是当之无愧最佳选手。Yeah, so people call her the 最佳选手, the best player, the MVP. And yeah, she's deserved of such praise, right? That makes sense to me. 他得了这个奖真当之无愧啊. All right, so it won. Oh, this is Grammys. 格莱美奖, a Grammy Award. 当之无愧, and that's unsurprising. It's like, yeah, pretty deserved. Right. All right. I'll add it to the pile. I've got it colored in the dictionary. At some point, I've studied it before. 当之无愧，完全当得起，没有惭愧和不足的地方。意思是接受某种荣誉和称号等，是完全够条件的。够条件的 ，so presumably 够条件 means to satisfy the conditions. 够条件 reach the standard 是够条件的。I did not know this usage of 够 but I don't know. You learn something? All right, 当众 zhong refers to large numbers of people. So 当众 is in front of large numbers of people, in front of crowds and things like that, or the masses. 他当众承认了自己的错误，赢得了大家的尊重。Yeah, if only the world worked like that. You admit your mistakes in front of the masses, they'll use it against you for the rest of your life. 当众 all right, so I've got an example. 当众出丑 So make a fool of yourself. Oh, this one. 当众出丑 Make a fool of yourself in front of everyone. 当众出丑 I'm not going to get into that. Yeah, okay. Like 当众出丑 Ha ha ha, little girl. All right, I'm not going down this rabbit hole. Let's go to something else. All right, 淡化 So 淡 refers to something that is light, such as a color, or 淡 also refers to 淡水 as opposed to 咸水. I'm just realizing if I show you fresh water, it might not be so obvious. Fresh water as opposed to salt water. 淡水 fresh water. It's also used in 清淡 清淡 so light meals 清淡 as opposed to 油腻 油腻 is heavy meals 油腻 refers to heavy meals, sort of greasy, heavy going. These are light meals that you don't feel too heavily about, etc, etc. All right, so 淡化 I'm not sure. It could be desalinization, but it could just be like a lightening of color or something like this. Yeah. So 淡 what's a color? 蓝色 So 淡蓝色 light blue. This is another way. We get taught 浅 蓝色 they're very, very similar, aren't they? Yeah, I think they're very unspecific as well. So I don't know. 淡化我们不能淡化这次事故的严重性 something like dilute. We're diluting the importance of this 事故 accident. Play down, trivialize. Oh, it is also desalinate. Water down, play down, weaken. All right. So trivialize might be a good translation. All right. The dictionary has 3 definitions for 淡化. One is a verb. 问题、情感等逐渐冷淡下来，变得不被重视和无关紧要. Okay, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. You're playing it down. Maybe it's like letting things calm down, this sort of thing. You become dull with time. Oh, all right. All right. 家族观念淡化. So the clan's 观念, I don't know, views kind of diluting or getting watered down over time, degrading maybe. Number 2 is a verb 学淡化, to cause something else to become 淡化. Okay, 淡化情节, so to weaken 情节 emotions. I don't know. Number 3, 学含盐分较多的水变成可供人类生活和供农业生产用的淡水. So that's this one. Desalination. So this is to remove salt from water. Yeah, it's a highly energy consuming process. You get seawater and you remove the salt, and what do you do with all the salt, etc. Actually, you throw it back in the sea, do you? Probably. Anyway, 淡季. 淡季 is the off period, the quiet period. I like to travel during 淡季. In particular, I take Spring Festival at a month or 1 month or 2 months after Spring Festival, and no one's traveling then, and it's a really nice time with regards to weather, and it's a really nice time with regards to like transport and accommodation because no one else is traveling. 淡季，冬季是旅游淡季，机票和酒店都很便宜。Yeah, 淡季 as opposed to 旺季 busy season. Yeah. All right. 单价. Oh, this is the unit price. So you may have multiple items, and this is the price of one. If you buy 100, yeah, you know, you'll pay 100 times that price. 这款产品的单价已经降到了10元以下. Yeah, all right. So 单价 unit price. 胆量. So 胆 is a bodily part referring to your gallbladder, if I remember correctly. It is actually an organ in the body. 胆脏. 胆脏. 胆囊, gallbladder. Oh, so you don't say 胆脏, do you? You say 胆囊. Okay, gallbladder. All right. Now, the gallbladder is where you keep your courage. Not medically speaking, but linguistically speaking, it's where you keep your courage. Yeah, I don't know what Dan Liang means. He doesn't have the guts. He doesn't have the gallbladder. Okay, 他没有胆量在这么多人面前演讲. Yeah, he doesn't have the cojones. Is it cojones? He doesn't have the cojones. He doesn't have the courage, boldness, guts. 胆量. He doesn't have the. Is it cojones? Is that the right word? I'm going to look it up. It's a Spanish word, is it? Cojones? How do you pronounce it? Oh, cojones with a J. Cojones. All right, cojones. 是一个地道的西班牙语俚语，用来形容勇气、胆量. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Radio. 胆量或男子气概，其字面原意为睾丸 balls or testicles， 在英语和日常交流中，人们常用它来表示某人非常有胆识 courage and insight 有胆识或魄力. All right, cojones. All right. This is the Chinese word for cojones. All right. All right. Except instead of balls, it's gallbladder. All right. 胆怯. Yeah, 胆怯. This refers to someone who is timid or cowardly or afraid, meager, weak, maybe I don't know. Timid is best. Okay, 面对挑战，他从不胆怯. He is never timid when facing challenges. All right. 单身. Okay, so 单身, probably the most important meaning is single in the sense of 单身 as opposed to married or have a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever friend you have, whatever kind of romantic relationships you have. So 单身, and we saw 单身鬼, 单身鬼, 单身狗, 单身汉. Yeah, and 鬼. I think 鬼 as well, right? 单身鬼. Oh, maybe not. Sorry, 单身汉. This one, bachelor. Oh, this is a male. And 单身狗. Yeah, maybe, yeah, what would you call a woman who is untaken? uh, Danshin, I don't know. What can I just make it up? Let's say, uh, let's say, gui. I don't know. I'm just guessing. At a certain point, like, so I want to use 杨贵妃 杨贵妃的 I want to use 妃 单身妃 oh, it doesn't work. What if I use 夫妇单身妇 is it gonna work? No, maybe this is 单身妇 I don't know. At a certain point you make up terms and people will just accept them. It's like if it's not a legit term, if you use it confidently enough and it looks like it fits, people wouldn't kind of just accept it. Which is true for English as well. I like to make up words in English. Anyway. Okay, the other one, danshin. Hold on, am I wrong? No, this is just single, isn't it? There's single in like singles in tennis or like swimming, diving, and that sort of thing. I'm not 100% sure. No, it is just single as in you do not have a romantic partner. 目前还是单身，一个人住在市中心。Okay, so what's single in Chinese in the sense of not having a partner, not having an e.g. tennis, dancing, what's the other one? Diving partner. Yeah, 单身 this. Oh, it still is 单身. Okay, 我现在还是单身父亲 a single father. Okay, but all right, 没有搭档却搭档一个人. Oh, 一个人. Yeah, 一个人 by itself. It has more meanings. What's going on with this AI? I'm scrolling. So what I'm doing is using the wheel mouse to scroll, but if I hover over these tables, it can sometimes cause trouble because it thinks I'm scrolling the table, not scrolling the screen. So I'm scrolling now, but if I go over here, it scrolls. All right. 单身潜水者单打 Oh yeah. 这个伙伴 单人 Okay, 单人跳水比赛 Okay, so this one is single in sports. Solo, 单独 Apparently the answer is it's complicated. All right. 单身 All right. Okay. 淡水 You know what it is. 淡水 it's non-salted water. It's fresh water, usually drinking water. But if you want drinking water, you can say 饮用水. 饮用水. So this is drinking water. 淡水 淡水 is like fresh water as opposed to 咸水. Yeah, no, that's correct. 咸水. 咸水 is salt water. Despite it not showing 咸水. It's salt water. 咸水饺. Is this like some Hong Kong thing? Or maybe like Malaysian? What is this? Oh, this I was expecting water. Cool. 咸水. Anyway, 咸 is salt in the sense of salty. It's an adjective. The word for salt itself is yan. Yeah. Anyway. 淡水 as opposed to 咸水. Oh, it doesn't say, but all right. 一条河里的 是淡水. Can you have saltwater rivers? Is that a thing? I don't know. I've never really thought about that. 不能直接饮用. Okay, it's the fresh water, but you still should not drink it. Yeah. All right. 胆小鬼. Yeah, so 胆小 is a word itself. 胆小. Yeah. 胆小. Actually, maybe it's 小胆. No, 胆小. 胆小. 那个人很胆小. Or 胆大. 胆大. Courageous. 胆小. Cowardly. Yeah, so we've talked about this. We stick 鬼 as a suffix. Literally, it means ghost, but it often represents a person with some sort of negative attribute. In this case, the negative attribute is cowardice. 胆小鬼. So this is a person who is a coward. 酒鬼. This is a drunkard. 酒鬼. It's a person who drinks a lot. 赌鬼. A gambler. What was it? Was it yang gui? Smoker. Yang gui. Heavy smoker. And so on. They have some kind of vice. So you get gui. Dan yuan. Dan yuan is just another willing, if I remember correctly. I don't know why this word exists. There's other words, but I'm not 100% sure. If only. Oh, okay, so it's not what I thought at all. 但愿明天是个好天气，我们可以去郊游 go on an excursion if the weather is good tomorrow. So if only the weather is good tomorrow, we'll go on that excursion. Okay, so it's like an if statement, and you're emphasizing that you wish it were possible. Is that the idea? Yeah, it's not in my paper dictionary. It's in Pleco. So 但愿 is defined as 只愿,只希望. So it does seem to be an if, but you emphasizing you want the it's like an if statement, like if X then Y, but you're saying you want X to be true. Something like that. Or yeah. Yeah, this also came up. 但愿如此, if only it were so. Or yeah, I hope so. Yeah, so that's is unspecific, isn't it? 我但愿你不要嚷嚷呢. I wish you wouldn't shout. This is not necessarily the best. Oh, maybe it is. I wish that you would do that. Maybe that's a second usage. Yeah. Actually, maybe I was just completely wrong. That was a silly thing to say. 只希望. Okay, yeah, no, it is. I wish you wouldn't shout. Okay, 我但愿这个. So it is a verb. Here it's used more as a conjunction, right? What's it classed as? Verb. VP. What is VP? Verb phrase. 动词短语. What am I supposed to do with this information? All right, I need a rest for a second. Right, what were we doing? I don't know. Really is handy to have a pause button, eh? Okay, 但愿. So, oh yeah, while I was resting, I took a look in my books, couldn't find 但愿. Can you explain the grammar involved with 但愿? Oh, I didn't say please. Too much English. So 但愿 a situation, I really hope that this happens. Then, 但愿明天不下雨. 但愿明天是晴天. Positive wishes only. Are you sure, AI? 永远不再碰见它. doubt. All right. 我希望明天是晴天。All right. 但愿一切顺利。So if only goes everything by itself. All right. 但愿他能理解我的苦衷。What is 苦衷? Sorrows. All right. 但愿这不是真的。Didn't you just say? Yeah, all right. 但愿人长久，千里共婵娟。千里共婵娟。All right, so it's a 苏轼 poem. 人长久 or 人 live long. 长久 maybe 长久。千里共婵娟. What is 婵娟? I'm not sure. Moonlight. Oh, here it's moonlight. All right. So were this true, and I wish for it to be true in this? Yeah, very often hear this phrase. Well, it says I will very often hear the phrase. I don't recall hearing it. 但愿如此. If only it was so. Okay. So what was I thinking? I was going to say, so it's kind of like an if statement, but with an implied, I like if X and I want X, then blah, blah, blah. AI, I'm telling you. Sycophancy. All right. 但愿他没事. Okay, so there's an implied then, is it? 但愿赶得上火车. Yeah, this is just I wish. 我希望这个但愿他没事. If only is okay, and anything else is secondary. All right, you've nailed it. All right, thanks AI. Yeah, you're coming on too strong there. Let's move on. Danyuan, I don't recall encountering it. Where are we? Danyuan. Yeah. Okay. Danzi. Oh, is this like a rack for carrying patients? No, it's danjia, isn't it? I'm not sure. Danjia. Yeah. Yeah, danjia. So what's danzi? Oh, all right. I haven't used one of these before. So this is a danzi. Fourth tone. Oh, okay. Apparently there's a fourth tone. Okay, danzi. This pole, the pole and the baskets. Carrying pole and the loads on it. All right. Yeah, so danzi. All right. 退休后，他终于卸下了工作的担子. Okay, so this is a figurative thing for burden or work. All right. So the dictionary has 边担. So 边. Oh, is it neutral in this word? 边担. All right. Is that it? Yeah, this doesn't come up very often in my life, to be honest. So I'm not sure what to say. All right. 盗. 盗 refers to theft or stealing or something like this. 盗. Steal, rob, plunder, thief. All right. 这个盗墓团. No, 盗墓团伙. So grave robbing gang. All right. 最终被警方一网打尽. So they're all caught up. 一网打尽. So everything in the same net. So they all got caught up. So 盗墓, to rob a tomb. All right. 盗, I don't think there's anything else. 盗版. 盗版 is the Chinese word for pirated. So legally, I don't think that's the same thing. Like, as actually stealing something. Like, you go steal someone's, I don't know, computer versus download the like the software, make a copy of the software off their computer. Two totally different things. But 盗版, pirated, yeah, illegal, maybe. 购买盗版光盘会损害创作者的权益. Yeah. Some countries don't care very much about piracy. Well, I'll say that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's move on. 道别. Yeah, so 别, maybe you already know 告别. 告别, this is to say farewell. So 道 is kind of the same as to say, right? Sure. So you're kind of saying farewell. So this is the act. Oh, maybe you know 道谢. To say thank you. 道谢. Right? Express thanks. 道谢. 他低声道谢. I quietly said thank you. Okay, so we're saying farewell, right? You say goodbye, bid farewell. All right. 他在机场与朋友们一一握手道别. All right, so one by one shook hands and yeah, said farewell. All right. 稻草. So this is straw, right? Such as 稻草人, strawman or scarecrow. What's that? 溺水. 溺水 drown. 溺水的人连一根稻草都想抓住. So when someone is drowning, they would clutch at straws. I don't know. Is that really a Chinese thing or is that an English thing translated? 稻草. Straw, grass. Yeah, just straw. And then scarecrow. I'm a dingle dangle scarecrow with a flippy floppy hat. 稻草人. Right. All right. That's about it. There's not much else to say. All right. 导弹. 导弹. Yeah, so there's different types of missiles. 弹. So you probably know 子弹. This is a bullet. There's different types of bullets. There's no more bullets. So this is a 导. It's a guided bullet or a guided missile, right? Guided projectile. 导弹. Yeah, so it kind of adjusts and blows up what it's meant to blow up. Hopefully. Or not hopefully, I don't know. Depending on whether or not you want to blow up. Let's not get into this topic. So 导弹. Sorry. Is it 弹导? Yeah. There's this one. 弹导飞弹. So 弹导 ballistic. So this one was ICBM, if I remember correctly. Oh, 弹道导弹. 弹道导弹. Okay. So what did I put in there? What was different? No, I put it in correctly. 弹道导弹. 弹道导弹 is a intercontinental ballistic missile. Now, my understanding is that ballistic missiles are once they're going, it just like that's it kind of thing. Yeah, they're more just like they're sort of not controlled. Intercontinental, which is like super long range, requires them to go into like space or something. But at the same time, yeah, I'm not an expert on this. Ballistic missiles. Okay, so 弹道 is ballistic 导弹. Oh, okay, so this is just ballistic missile. 第一种导弹. Okay. 通常无翼 no wings. Presumably they have sort of fins or something, I don't know. 在烧完燃料后，就能保持预定的航向。Did you get that? Once the combustible material is used up, yeah, it maintains its trajectory. 不可改变. Yeah, so it's once they're launched, or that's it. You don't get to adapt. 以后的航向有弹道学 so ballistics, I presume. This is ballistics as a study. Yeah. 弹道学法则支配，因此可以利用反导系统予以击落。So it can be shot down by anti-ballistic missile weapons. All right. 为了覆盖广大的距离，OK， 弹道导弹必须发射到高空。In high altitude 进入高层大气或太空 they're launched into the high altitude in the atmosphere or even into space. Sometimes, yeah, the intercontinental ones, my understanding is they do get launched into space. Yeah, 而后进行亚轨道飞行 So 亚 is used to secondary. So you got second to. 轨道 is trajectory and facing would mean flight. All right. So various intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay, well, this is an intercontinental one. All right. So I presume it goes into space. Or hopefully it stays in a bunker and never gets used. But, you know, yeah, they're probably like ridiculously expensive. V2. That's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. All right. Anyway, we don't have to study missiles just now. Okay, 支枚导弹. So that's the measure word 枚 used for bullets, but 导弹 usually much larger. 支枚导弹的射程. Okay, so this is launch force, like this. Firing range, reach. All right, 射程覆盖了半个大陆. It's unclear the 大陆 is. 大陆 is like the land. It covers half the land. It's unclear what land that's referring to, but okay. 导航. Yeah, so 航 is navigate. You historically navigate the seas, but now navigate in general. 导航, guided navigation. This is what's used for GPS. So 导航. Oh, am I wrong? 导航? No, it's also used for GPS. I don't think I'm wrong. 我开车不认路，全靠手机导航. Yeah. No, this is GPS. Like GPS on your phone, not the satellite. 导航卫星. 导航卫星. Yeah, navigation satellites. Yeah, China has this one, Beidou. We talked about this when we studied the character Dou. Yeah, Beidou is the Big Dipper, right? Beidou. So Dou was a spoon-shaped object, and so the northern spoon-shaped object. Does it say it here? Yeah, cup or dipper-shaped object. All right. So the northern cup or dipper-shaped object is the Big Dipper in the constellation in the sky, in the night sky. 导航卫星系统. Yeah, so this is the Chinese one. So GPS technically is an American brand, I understand. But I don't know. I think a lot of people just use GPS arbitrarily. Yeah. Anyway, 导航. So 导航, yeah. I suppose technically it can mean to sail the seas, but yeah, 导航 on your phone. In 10 minutes, no, in 10 kilometers, turn left. 不要上坡. But I remember sometimes the DD drivers have their GPS on, and it just says random things like that. Yeah, 不要闯灯, don't run the red light, something like this. Yeah. Okay, this one I don't know. 导火索. I don't know. Sort of guide fire or search. I'm not sure. 这是终结成了他们关系破裂的导火索. Oh, this is like fire starter, isn't it? Like maybe like what are those things called that you use to start a fire? Fuse. Oh, it's a fuse for explosives. Okay, so it's a fuse. So in an explosive, you have a fuse. Yeah, actually, is it a fuse in the sense of like for protection? No, it's this kind of fuse. So in lighting, like you have a fuse, and if the electricity is too powerful, the fuse burns out, and yeah, it no longer conducts electricity, and it sort of saves people's lives. So this is a different type of fuse, isn't it? So let's click on Wikipedia. This is a fuse. It kind of is a way of igniting things. So are they both the same thing? So fuse in like electronics. Is there a distinction between the Chinese word for fuse in electronics, e.g. to protect against electrocution, versus fuse like for I don't know, Looney Tunes style bomb. Looney Tunes style bomb. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about saying this to an AI. Maybe I'll get banned. Okay. So in Chinese, they're the same word in, hold on, entirely different words in Chinese. No overlap like in English. Okay. 保线丝叶 保线丝 fuse. Yeah, electrical fuse. But this is a fuse for explosive. 导火石 So guide fire. Sorry, 导火索. What is saw? Large rope. Oh, all right. I did not know I had that meaning. Okay, so guide fire rope, which kind of makes a lot of sense. Shh. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I remember watching Mission Impossible in the cinemas. I feel like if you're not kind of, singing the theme song to a movie after you leave the cinemas, then your movie has failed. Do you agree? Do you concur? The good movies, you're singing the theme song. Yeah. Highway to the danger zone. All right. So anyway, fuse. So these are two separate things. 保鲜丝 is fuse in the sense of like it's a thing that burns out. So like if you're going to get electrocuted, it burns the fuse and you don't get electrocuted, or at least that's the theory. Yeah, it melts to break the circuit, and yeah. Okay, fuse 引线. What's 引线? Fuse / detonator. 引线. Am I going to get banned from YouTube for watching this sort of stuff? 引线 fuse detonator. Okay, I'll leave you to design whatever you want to design, but okay. Apparently, so this is how you make like a mortar in the military, right? So why is it a 信? 银信. 银信. So yin is attract. Oh, maybe lead. Lead signal? All right. 保险丝也电视机的保险丝烧断了，也 blew. The fuse blew. 换一个新的保险丝就好了。检查一下保险丝盒。Yeah. So yeah, it's part of electricity or electronics. 熔断器. What's this? Melting device. The fuse. Okay. 熔断 to melt, to blow. All right. Anyway, the important part is that 导火索. Where was it? 导火索. Yeah. 导火索 is that sort of rope where you light it. All right. Accurate depiction of a 导火索. All right. Okay, so yeah, the fuse burns and the bomb explodes. Here it's used figuratively to refer to a fuse for the rupture of their relationship. All right. 倒计时. Yeah, so this is a clock, a special kind of clock. It is a countdown clock. Yeah, I remember going to Beijing before the Olympics. Beijing, yeah, and saw the countdown clock. I'm not sure if it was precisely that one. Olympique. Yeah. Oh, so this was in Beijing before the Olympics, and it just counted down to the day of the Olympics. Yeah. I think I saw this. It may have been that exact sign. 北京2008年奥运会于2008年8月8日开幕。倒计时, you can see it. 倒计时, 999天. Is it 999天? No. 999天7时20分41秒. All right. They count seconds. Yeah, I guess so. All right. This is, what's this? This is the Winter Olympics, is it? 2017, 北京新年倒计时. Oh, it's just the New Year's Gala, is it? All right, let's continue. This is a countdown clock. 新年倒计时开始了，大家齐声欢呼. Yeah. 10, 9, 8. You know how they work. Can I do it in Chinese? I'm not sure. I've never actually tried. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 点火. 点火. All right. 道具. Yeah, so 道具, I'm not entirely sure how to explain it other than to say this is used in plays, movies and things like that. It's a prop. It's a physical item used in plays and things like that. A prop. 道具 in gaming. Oh, this is something like in-game purchases or something, isn't it? Anyway, 这部电影用的道具非常逼真, lifelike, or lifelike, but if it's a prop, it's a lot easier to make something that is real, lifelike, right? I don't know. This pen looks a lot like a pen. It looks really lifelike. You really could imagine that's a real pen. I don't know. Anyway. AI logic. So what is this? This is just paraphernalia, isn't it? You don't need any paraphernalia. Paraphernalia. So it's just paraphernalia. Just how do you explain the concept of paraphernalia? Just assorted like a large-ish number of assorted, unspecific physical items of comparable size, but maybe disparate function. I don't know. How does the dictionary define it? All right, Mr. Dictionary has to say something. Mr. Dictionary has to say, 供研究或拍摄电影时使用的武器. Sorry, 器物. Yeah. It doesn't have the paraphernalia definition in this dictionary. Maybe I'll check second dictionary. We've got one dictionary. What about second dictionary? No, it's not in this one either. Stage property prop. Oh, is that what prop means? Stage property. Oh, I never thought about that. I just thought prop was a word. Is it an abbreviation? Huh. All right. But like obviously if we put it in here, yeah. If we put it in here, it is paraphernalia. I can't think of the word paraphernalia without singing the T song. You know, what is it? Just sing 1, 2, 3 and sing it with me. There's only one T in Australia. It's some commercial. There's only one T in Australia. It's Tetley, is it? All right. Just sing, yeah, the shout 1, 2, 3 and say after me, there's only one T in, yeah, there you go. It's bushel though. Yeah, Australian nostalgia. All right, I'm going to go on nostalgia. All right. Here's the ad. So now I'm going to think of like tea making paraphernalia. I can't play it on, like this is, I don't know, the ad. Actually, some random person has uploaded it, but all right. Oh, whoops. There it is. And say to me, there's only one T in Australia. All right. I didn't mean to do that, but all right. I accidentally pushed the unpause button. But anyway, so the paraphernalia here refers to the tea making paraphernalia. Let's go ask the AI. Can you include, how do you spell paraphernalia? Paraphernalia? That's spelt wrong, such as tea making paraffin. I don't know how to spell paraphernalia. No, not really, but let me explain. Alright. Prop, yeah. Okay. A fake sword in movie, teacup user, theater state, blah, blah, blah. 器具用品. Alright, how do you spell paraphernalia? P-A-R-A-P. It is paraphernalia. Alright. 茶具. Yeah, actually, tea making paraphernalia is 茶具. That's true. 道具, 茶具, 器具, 用具. So when I search for 道具 on Google image search, I get a lot of paraphernalia. You make an excellent observation. Oh, thank you. The e-commerce platforms, utility props. What do you think? Like, can it include paraphernalia? Like, not can that mean paraphernalia of any kind? No. Bit of an issue? Bit of an issue, isn't it? All right. We've asked one AI. So let's ask Doorbell. I have no idea what's going to say. What's this? I don't know. Yes, all right. All right. This is a bit of an issue. So paraphernalia, yeah, this is this. Drug paraphernalia. Strongly digger. Dao small miscellaneous accessories. 舞台道具. But here it's just prop. So, but where's the yes part? Yeah, I don't know. I see no reason to believe that 道具 can mean paraphernalia. Let's ask Gemini. I don't know. We'll get a tally going. No. All right. Okay, we got 2 no's and 1 yes. All right, here we go. This is getting interesting. 道具. All right. Lead to mistranslations. All right. All right. I'm not reading all that. 道具装备器材工具物品杂物行头 What is 行头 What? Oh, here. Costumes. No, I don't know. All right, and now, yep, sorry, we got to do ChatGPT. All right, let's see. ChatGPT. Let's see what we get. No. Okay, 3 no's, 1 yes. Okay. Drug paraphernalia, 吸毒工具. Well, why are these AIs bringing up this all the time? Fishing paraphernalia, yeah. Camping paraphernalia. I don't know. Yeah. All right. I don't know. What else we got here? I'm gonna grok. All right, we're pulling out grok. All right. I'm not a bot. I am not an animal. Actually, I am. All right, this is taking longer. Let's do another one. What's this one? Perplexity. Oh. All right. So what's this one? Quinn. Right. What's Quinn gonna say? What? Does it know to ignore that? Or is it a space? Oh, a quotation mark. What is this? I'm not asking something ultra profound here. Come on, Quinn. All right, let's go to Kimmy. What's Kimmy got? All right. Come on, Kimmy. I'll get back to Quinn. Searching. So Quinn is still thinking. Kimmy is thinking. All right, while they're thinking, what's this one? Yuanbao. All right, Yuanbao. Oh, do I have to log in? Can you just answer the question? Oh, here we go. In certain contexts. Yeah, stage props. So, all right. So I think we should lean. Oh, this is Quinn. Yes, but not of any kind. Yeah, props. So it does not have this meaning. Oh, here. Saman. What is Saman? Shaman. Oh, okay. 萨满收集了他的仪式道具. So the shaman's paraphernalia. All right. Doesn't come up very often. 魔术师把他的魔术道具装上了货车. This paraphernalia, but also props for a magician. 也是时候掉落了所有的道具. So, okay. So dropping your gear like in a game. So not really. And what's this one? Kimi. What does Kimi say? No. All right. I think really it's a no. All right. Well, I'll have to tidy up my browser. One sec. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask this one. This is Grok. Yes. What is doggle? Doggle. uh, all right. What is doggle? Okay. 料理道具. Yeah, cooking utensils. 料理道具. More utensils, isn't it? But also, I'm not entirely sure this is even correct. 料理道具. Okay, it is correct. So if you take utensils and replace it with paraphernalia, yeah. But more it's prop. Yeah, all right. Sorry, I've asked too many. Okay, perplexity, yes. Why is it yes? Okay, yeah. Paraphernalia, yeah, yep. So when you're talking about for a specific activity, does that activity have to be acting? Skiing paraphernalia. Okay, so if that's a thing, then maybe it is possible. Do people say this though? 滑雪道具, 滑雪道具. Skiing props. Maybe it's a 设备 or 装备, 装备, 滑雪装备. Yeah. Yeah, maybe no one actually says that. All right, I think I'm going to lean more towards no. All right, where were we? 道具. All right. So, 捣乱. Yeah, 捣乱. I think 捣乱 is basically just cause trouble. What are the other ones? 扰乱. 扰乱 is the other one. Cause trouble. Yeah. 几个坏学生在课堂上捣乱，被老师批评了。Yeah, 捣乱. And the other one is 扰乱. So maybe it's different context. Let's put them into Google image search. 捣乱. All right, so this looks like it usually refers to children causing trouble. And 扰乱. So this is more like social order being troubled, whereas that one, 捣乱 is like you're annoying the teacher or your parents. Mummy, 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 mama, mama. What? All right. 如果班上有个调皮大王 this is a 调皮大王 yeah 调皮大王不给糖就扰乱 so if you don't give me candy I will cause trouble yeah 万圣节 all right 不给糖就捣乱 so hold on, isn't the trick meant to be it's not the people who are getting candy. You're not blackmailing people, right? I don't know. I don't celebrate Halloween. This is, I don't know, in Australia, at least when I was growing up, that was just considered an American thing and we didn't do it. Likewise for Thanksgiving as well. Yeah. 数学 OK 孩子在课堂上扰乱家里如何处理家长如何处理 yeah good question all right anyway 捣乱 so better for kids in the classroom playing up 真倒霉 倒霉 is kind of like 糟糕倒霉 it's like you know bad luck oh rats Drat. Blast. Oh, damn and blast. Okay. 倒霉, 真倒霉, bad luck or something like this. You can also use it as an adjective to describe things. 倒霉, be out of luck, have bad luck. 今天真倒霉. 出门就摔了一跤. 砰, 摔跤了. Okay. Dao mei. All right. This is Dao Nian. Yeah, you have to be a bit careful with the pronunciation here. This is Dao, if I remember correctly, not Yao. It's Dao. Dao Nian, grieve. So Dao, yeah, only has those meanings, right? But when someone has, you know, kicked the bucket. 全校师生沉痛悼念. No, I said not to do that, and then I did it. 悼念因公什么因公什么职的英雄，因公训也训 it's on my to learn list. It means you're kind of dying, but you're kind of dying for a reason, kind of thing. 训 to die for a cause, buried with the dead. 训 should be more obvious. Let's check if it's in the corpus. So for those of you who don't know, I have this corpus which will load. I've been working on this for a while. It contains like a list of characters that I think is enough for life. It's what I call an endgame corpus. So it's like after I study these, I'm going, you know what? That's it. I'm done. I am tired. I am so sick of studying words and characters and things like this. I'm just going to go, that's enough. At the end of the day, there's a certain point where you go, no reasonable person can expect you to know more than this. And yeah, I think this list of characters reaches that. So this is a reasonable amount of characters for life. No one can reasonably expect me to know more than what's on this list. This is, yeah, regardless of anything. Like, yeah. 以身殉国. So is this like sacrifice yourself for your country? 殉国, to die for one's country. So 殉爵, so this 爵 represents your duty. 殉爵. So presumably it's your like military duty, not like you're working at McDonald's. 因公殉爵. So to die, 因公, gong, what is gong here? Oh, the public, is that right? In the course of one's work. Oh no, this is to die on the job. Like, does it include like working at McDonald's? 因公殉职. Like, okay, so would this include like industrial accidents, e.g., falling into a vat of acid? Does that ever actually happen? It happens a lot in cartoons. E.g., like a mine collapse. That happens. Mine collapses on miners. So it depends on who investigates it and classifies it. Yeah, all right. So all right. So if you're trying to make them sound like martyrs, maybe it's just like your spin. You'll use this. 因公殉职. Strict definition: government employees, military personnel, police officers, public servants. Yeah, that's what I would normally. Government employees. Why would a government employee die on the job? Oh, maybe you mean like maybe they're doing electrical repairs, like going up in major towers and like, oh, I got to fix the power lines or something, and splat. Police officers, yeah, I would expect something like this. Soldier on a mission. Dying of overwork. This sounds fictitious. They're like, can you die from overwork? Like, is that even theoretically possible? Like, wouldn't you like pass out or something? I don't know. I mean, maybe what killed them is something else, if you know what I mean. All right. Okay, does a mine collapse count? Gray area. It depends who owns the mine. all right. This is becoming surprisingly political. You got to be very careful to use the right words, it seems. All right, let's just move on. Let's move on. 悼念, we're grieving the deceased. We're grieving some deceased hero, something. All right. 盗窃. We've done this one. I could sworn we did this one. 盗窃. Just steal or plunder or loot or burgle or something like this. Steal. 日期盗窃. 期 is a measure word for like cases. Oh, 盗窃案. Yeah. 盗窃案发生在凌晨2点左右. So this case of theft took place around 2 o'clock in the morning. All right. 倒数. 倒数 is to count backwards. Yeah. 倒数, count backwards. Count down. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's also like this. So 倒数 from the bottom. Oh, it's bottom up, isn't it? And from the back, the front. Yeah. 他的考试成绩在班里倒数第一。倒数第一。So this means like, what was it? What was the word we learned? D&D. Equals D&D. Is that right? Very close. D&D. Come last in the rankings. 倒数第一. So it sounds really cool. I came first. Counting backwards. Count backwards. Yeah. Hilarity. I feel like this is a joke because it sounds impressive. Absolute last. 倒数第一. Came first. 我们队得了倒数第一. Yeah. So is it sarcastic? It sounds a bit sarcastic. This sounds a bit sarcastic to me. You have a very sharp ear for tone. Oh, thank you. This also sounds very sarcastic. Technically neutral. Factual phrase meaning last place. Count back with number 1. Carries a sarcastic, ironic, or teasing tone. Okay, yeah, I came first. Counting backwards. All right. Self-deprecating, yeah. Playfully sarcastic, harshly sarcastic. Neutral, disappointed. Completely neutral in a news report. All right. My sarcasm detector went off. All right. So that's enough sarcasm for one day. 倒数. All right. 刀塔. Hold on. No. Is it third tone? 倒塌. Third tone. The ta is first tone. 倒塌. Collapse. Yeah, like building collapse. 倒塌. Alright, those are some 倒塌 buildings. Alright, 倒塌. 年久失修的旧楼房在暴雨中轰然倒塌. 轰然倒塌. 轰然 loudly. 倒塌 collapsed. Alright. Yeah, my tones in this sentence are pretty weird. I don't know. It's certainly influent. Alright. 到头来. Is that just like turn something over? 翻过来. 翻过来. I'm not sure. 到头来. Or is it like on the other hand? In the end, as a result. No. 到头来. Not what I thought at all. 他辛苦了一辈子，到头来却一场空。So in the end, he got nothing for it. Yeah, this is what happens in the real world, doesn't it? You do all this hard work for your whole life, and yeah, what do you get to show for it? And yeah, let's not get too pessimistic right now. Not in my paper dictionary. What if I check my Echo dictionary? 到头来。到头来 ，OK， 副词到最后结果多用于不好方面。Okay, so did you get that? So in the end, the result, the final result, and it's used for negative like outcomes. So the AI's example is negative, right? So he worked his whole life really hard, and guess what? 到头来, 却一场空, had nothing to show for it. Let's see what the AI's, not the AI, the Pleco, the almighty Pleco dictionary says. 不听大家意见，到头来还是自己吃亏。Okay, so not listening to everyone's ideas or opinions. In the end, it was he who had to, I don't know, 吃亏, suffer because of that. 到头来还是你输. In the end, you still lost. 不老实的人到头来总是要抬跟头. What is 抬跟头的? That's a new one for me. 抬跟头. Okay, 总裁的裁跟 Oh no, 栽盆栽的栽. No, I do know this one. This is tumble over. 栽跟头, plant one's heel and head. Something like this. Or is it do a somersault? Isn't it just fall over? Maybe it's figurative. 栽跟头. Yeah, 栽, this is pertaining to cultivating plants. 盆栽 is the Chinese word for bonsai. 盆栽 bonsai. 盆栽. I think, is it the same characters in Japanese? I don't know. Could be. 栽跟头. Yeah, 可以让我们前进时栽跟头. Alright, so it's like 栽跟头, it's like something like achieve the opposite of what you want. Yeah, it's colored in my dictionary. 栽跟头. Oh, 栽跟头. I should pronounce it the neutral tone. 栽跟头. 栽跟头. Oh, hold on. What's going on here, son? 栽跟头. This one. Okay, so to fall head over heels. So this is literal, you're falling over. So that's definition 1. 摔倒, 跌倒, fall over. All right, so literally fall over. I remember encountering this in a book I read. Yeah, so what was it? Let me, I forget the name of the book I read. It was in very, very early on, and they're like in middle school, and the girl trips over, and the guy she has a crush on is standing there watching her, and she's really embarrassed. But yeah, anyway, I got them talking, and so, you know, 塞翁失马, I guess. 塞跟头. All right. Number 2, 比喻失败或出丑. So to be defeated or to make a fool of oneself. 自以为是的人容易栽跟头. 自以为是. Do you know this one? 自以为是. 自以为是. This is a 成语. 自以为是. So self-believe correct. So you believe oneself, yeah, infallible. Be opinionated, but like overconfident in one's infallibility kind of thing. So 自以为是的人容易栽跟头. 栽跟头. 栽跟头. So plant your heel head. I don't know. Plant your head. Full head over heels. All right. So what does to come a cropper mean? Is this like British slang or something, isn't it? Yeah, British slang. To experience a sudden embarrassing or severe failure. All right, I do not know this one. It's a come a cropper. Yeah. So actually, I have AI here, don't I? So I can just ask using, let's say, Australian slang instead. Will it be able to do this? Become a gutsa. Never heard of this. Gutsa. Never heard of it. And completely stacked it. Yes, stacked it. Is that Australian slang? I don't know. I didn't know that was Australian slang. hit a patch of sand on the beach and went, oh, right. Yeah, okay. Went ass over tit. Yeah. Yeah, goes tits up. Went tits up. Yeah, this is Australian slang. All right. Kamagata. I've never heard of kamagata. Okay. So it means to come a cropper. So what does that actually mean? So 在跟头. Anyway, 在跟头 referring to make a fool of yourself, basically. How do we get onto this? Oh, 在跟头, because there was an example in here. 不老实的人到头来总是要再跟头的. Okay, dishonest people are bound to come a cropper in the end. Okay, in the end, things are bound to go, you know, up, I don't know, badly. In whatever slang you want to use. Okay. I don't know. Is it 倒退? 倒退. I'm not sure. 退 refers to either retreat or withdraw, this kind of thing. 成绩不用功. Oh, I do know what this is now. 他的成绩反而倒退了. It's like atrophy, something like this, right? 倒退. You fall back and go in reverse. What is the actual word for atrophy? Like muscles. 萎缩? Is that atrophy? That is 萎缩? All right. 倒退. So it's like decline, recede, reverse. Go in reverse? Oh, no. Yeah, it can mean this, can't it? To go in reverse, you're like backing, like physically moving backwards, right? Fall back, 倒退. Here it's used, his grades are falling back. So it's like dropping. All right, 倒退. No, I had to color it in, so I haven't really studied this. 倒退, verb, 往后退, 退回原来的地方，过去的年代，以往的发展阶段. All right, so it literally means physically going back, 倒退. But okay, so from your original place, 过去的年代, from previous generations, you're kind of receding, you're kind of devolving even. 以往的发展阶段, you're going back to a previous state of development or something like this. All right, we're nearly there. 到位. 到位. I think this is used as a kind of saying or something like this. 真到位. So it means it like hits the spot or something like this. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. 他的衣服很到位. Not exactly what I was thinking. Well done. Yeah, this sort of thing. 顾客都非常满意. Okay, so presumably 他的衣服. Oh, sorry, 他的服务. Sorry, 服务 service. His service is well done. Yeah, 到位, well done. And the customers are happy. All right, let's read the dictional. Yeah, I'm not happy with dictional. Dictional, the dictional book. No, I don't know. The dictionary. That's not, I can't get it to work, unfortunately. Let's move on. 到位 is a verb. 到达恰当的位置或预定的地点. So it's either done appropriately or no, or kind of as appointed or designated kind of thing. 启动资金已到位. 启动资金 so the money or funds have been moved to the right place. Yeah. This one, put in position. All right, number 2 is an adjective. 比喻达到某种规定的要求或事情做得很完美，工作到位，措施到位. All right, so it's like, yeah, well done. I think this one is, yeah. So it refers to some sort of service, some work worker requirements are kind of done, right? All right. 导向, this is a guide, right? If I remember correctly, like a guide around like a museum or something. No, orient. Oh, maybe it's 导游. Yeah, I'm getting this one. This is a tour guide. So 导向 to orient. Okay, 教室要发挥正面导向作用. So 发挥作用, serve an application or provide some kind of function. A teacher should provide the function of a positive orientation. All right. 引导学生树立正确价值观. Yeah, all right. So 导向 guide. Okay, 不是宗教为导向, so guided by religion or not guided by religion in this example. 这门课真正的学用导向是我最喜欢的. Oh, so this is a noun, orientation. The practical orientation. So this is orientation, not referring to a period of time where you're preparing for something, but referring to your direction, right? So it's a noun referring to the direction the course is taking. Yeah. So what is orientation as the period of time? What is orientation as in the period of time used to like orient oneself? Orient or familiarize oneself in Chinese. Okay, 入职这个 okay, 入职培训. So this is like a course or something. 培训入学教育迎新. Yeah, so this is not 导向. So 导向, we should envisage some sort of directionality, right? So definitely not 导向. This is some kind of direction, right? Right. 导向, despite it being orientation, it's for an orientation period. Direction guidance. All right. Yeah, I have orientation next week. The orientation on the market is changing. Different definitions. 迎新. All right. 舆论导向很重要. So public opinion direction. 很重要. So it's like you're adjusting your media platform to like coincide with public opinion or something like this. The public wants to know about blah, blah, blah. We're going to tell them about blah, blah, blah. Anything. 市场导向的经济, market oriented economy. 价格导向, oriented towards value, etc., etc. All right. So yeah, what do you say? I have what would you translate this to? Actually, we have this old-fashioned tool called Google Translate. Let's go to Chinese. 我下周要参加新生入学指导. All right, 新生 new student 入学指导. So this is orientation. Do you not have that outside of school though? Orientation? Yeah. Anyway, maybe you wouldn't have a full week or something. All right, I'm getting really tired. How many more we got? Okay, one more. 岛屿. Fortunately, this is very easy. This is the Chinese word, or the two-character Chinese word for island. You can just use 岛 by itself. 岛屿. 这个岛屿与大陆之间没有桥梁连接. So the island and the mainland are not connected by a bridge. 岛屿. Yeah. Yeah. It's an island. 岛屿. Is there anything else we need to say? What's this? Oh, is it the name of a hot pot or a restaurant? Not relevant. 岛屿, island. My island home is waiting for me. All right, this is an island. 岛屿. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna have a rest. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and travel to Australia, and I will see you in subsequent videos. TTFN!